No! Oh! Oh, just get out. Get it out of here!
Yeah. Well, I have something here, Harry. It's showtime! I love this stuff.
No, that's a trick. That's some kind of special effects.
It's on record. I'm going to save this stuff.
Where are we? There we
Hey
are.
everybody, how you doing? It's a new episode of The Good Improv Show and a new season of The Good Improv Show, and you're reborn as something better than you were.
That's right, like a phoenix rising from the ashes. And
Yeah.
this is actually season 52, The Good Improv Show. We've been on the air for 64 years. A lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah, we took that
YouTube.
12-year hiatus there in the middle.
Yeah, we still count that as part of it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even before YouTube, we just did this. We didn't put it anywhere because,
Just record it, put
just
it on
recorded
tapes.
it,
Yes.
then buried those tapes in the yard.
Yes, the yard is a good place to bury things.
That's true.
If you got something to bury and you have a yard,
Yeah.
you've got everything you need.
You sure do.
Buried my dreams and ambitions there.
All my friends and loved ones are buried in my backyard too. So,
So what are we doing today? What do you guys we feel like doing? You feel
well,
like
I think we
doing some
should do what we normally do, and that's
All right.
make up sketch comedy for
All right.
us, like a ravenous audience.
Oh,
Yeah.
Demand more and more sketch each week.
that's right.
It's getting unsustainable at this point, but
Yeah.
you know what? That's totally okay.
Yeah, I think that brings value to our audience. I think that
Tell them.
satisfies their need, your need, for excellent sketch comedy.
Yeah.
And we differentiate ourselves by taking a simple word and then generating some comedy.
Well, why don't we show those words?
Show
We got
those words.
Boom. We
There they
got
are.
colonoscopy. We got Stegosaurus. We got corn.
That's right.
We
That's
got it
what
all.
I had for dinner
Everything
last
and
night.
more.
Stegosaurus, not corn. And then you may have heard Dan say, "Tell them," and point out towards the. We just want to remind everyone we're listening online that the Good Improv Show is filmed before a live studio audience.
That's right.
Um,
For now, they're live.
yeah.
But when these cameras stop,
Oh boy, we better not hear any laughter, or that distracts us. So, all right. So should we?
well, no. We should tell the people who gave the suggestions
Oh,
this
right.
week. This week, Jordan.
Yes. Our audience, you, our
Oh,
lovely
that's who
audience.
did it.
And thank you to each and every one of you.
do we?
I'm going to find out
Do
exactly.
we know specifically?
We really prepared well for this show, so
We did. We are very well prepared. I want to thank Ethan and Lois,
Good job, Ethan.
Chuck,
Way to go, Lois.
Kristen,
Thanks, Chuck.
Cliff,
Good
Bill,
job, Christian, Bill,
Francie.
Cliff, Francie. Did Francie send one in?
Francie sent one in.
Hey,
David's-
Francie. Hey, Francie.
David
Oh,
sent one in
Francie.
too.
Oh, there you go. Francie and David.
Thank you, June. Thank you, Cindy. And thank you, David and John.
Oh, yay!
Awesome.
David
Yes.
and John. All right.
Well, as the army continues to grow, we're at 118 subscribers. You can go ahead and join that army and finally feel like you're part of something for once.
That's right.
So go ahead and subscribe right now.
Your life starts today.
today.
Yes, and this isn't an ordinary subscription. This is an elite subscription.
Ooh.
We're talking on the level of Borgia, big Napoleon,
Wow.
Yeah. Elite.
elite level.
The most elite of the elite. And for our 1 millionth subscriber, which I'm sure we'll hit.
Tomorrow, probably
Tomorrow,
at this
probably.
rate.
Likely tomorrow. That's our plan. That's our goal.
You will get a prize. You will get to come to the Good Improv Studios here and pick one of these many bric-a-brac that you see around.
That's
Just
right.
Whichever one you want.
You guys take a photograph of yourself with that,
Yeah.
and with the crew and the cast of the show.
Yeah, the whole crew, the live studio audience as well,
Yeah.
who will be here again.
Whoever's here that week.
Yeah.
And each of these bric-a-bracs has been imbued with a special human soul.
That's
Yes.
right. From our past studio audiences.
That's right.
Yes.
So curse or blessing, you decide.
All right. Well, let's get on with it now and start the show.
Now, Count Dracula, you are a very, very, very old man.
Yes.
And you have never had a colonoscopy.
Yes, I have just never gotten around to it. So I thought it would be time now to have the colonoscopy. I'm not getting any younger, as they say.
You're not getting younger, and you should have had these starting when you were 40.
Yes. It brings the new meaning to the sun don't shine where you're going.
Well,
Yes.
I mean, as you're familiar, it seems kind of like, a bit insulting, honestly, the
How do
whole
you mean?
thing. Well, I've been trying to take care of you this whole time, as you're familiar.
You've taken great care of me, Renfield.
But I've never
You've
given you a
taken wonderful care.
colonoscopy.
Well, no, because you're not a medical doctor. You're a lawyer, Renfield. I trust
So?
the medical doctor. This is
I'm
where...
your familiar. Who's more familiar to you than you're familiar?
Well, I would rather have a medical... You've discussed this, and I'd rather have a medical professional give me a colonoscopy.
You said we'd circle back around to it.
Well, we circled, and we're here at the doctor's, so we
Fine.
might as well just do it.
Go ahead, doctor.
Okay, now there's certain issues of medical privacy. Are you sure you want Renfield?
No, I trust Renfield with my life, literally. I mean,
Not your colon.
he takes care of me. Look, Renfield, Jojo's going to have to drop this, okay?
Fine.
Look, it's
Fine.
When you had that mole and you said, "What does this look like?" I said, "We go to a doctor to see the mole." I mean, for God's sakes. I mean, just because we're a vampire and a familiar doesn't mean we're heathens. I mean, medical
Fine.
science.
Fine.
Renfield.
Doctor, please do.
He's
what you need to
anti-vax
do.
as well. Did you know that? I tried to get him to vaccinate, and he refuses.
Anything that could possibly coagulate my blood is not going to work, right?
Measles, he won't take it. The flu shot, he won't take it. Nothing.
Well, you aren't taking any of our recommended shots either.
That's true. You're casting stones.
My
here.
blood has been replaced with non-human blood so long ago. I don't know if a virus would
Well,
even
I'm
have
only
any effect.
anti-vax, so I can keep my blood nice and pure for you. Okay, so you can enjoy it when you need it.
Oh,
You're a difficult patient to treat.
yes. Well, we'd make the worst patients vampires. I think that's the expression.
I think so. I'm sure, though, that the first place to start, the most important place to start for your health, is your colon.
All right, well, let's get down to it. Now, it should be pretty straightforward. I don't eat any red meat or anything. Just
Pretty much an all-blood diet.
liquid diet.
All blood.
Yes.
I haven't seen him defecate in. The entire time I've known him, honestly.
I don't go number 2.
How long have you known him for his 4 centuries of existence?
Oh, I see. See. This is what happens. You go to a doctor, just really rubbing it in there. You're a human. You're just a familiar. You're never going to last as long.
I met him in 1890.
And he's your most recent relationship?
Well, yes, I
There
guess.
were
So.
other familiars before me?
Well, I mean, Renfield. I've been around for 400 years.
Oh, I get it. Okay, that's fine. I've familiared plenty of vampires myself.
How exactly familiar are you two?
Oh.
What's the extent of your relationship?
quite familiar.
I tuck him into the casket every night.
Yes. It's all very soothing. He sings me a song, and closes the lid.
Then
You
I
know?
stand guard and wait so
Yes,
that nobody
yes.
shows up and
Yes,
rams a stake through his heart.
Yes, he takes care of me. It's a pretty good relationship. Every once in a while, he plays his music a little too loud, and I have to open the lid and shake my fist and say, "Hey, turn that down."
And every so often, I have to stop somebody from staking you in the heart, and that's why I've been caught over your coffin with a stake and a hammer.
There you go.
So
yes,
many times.
they just left. I just grabbed this from them.
Well, Mr. Dracula, I'm concerned that you may have contracted several blood-borne diseases.
Oh my.
So I'm curious, are you gay?
Well, I mean, there's not really a term for what I am. Once you become a vampire, it's kind of anything goes. You
Like
know?
anything goes.
Yeah.
Except for
Well, all right.
apparently.
We're just gonna leave that there. All right. The doctor does not need to hear about that.
Well, I regret to inform you that we've analyzed your blood,
Oh, all right.
and you are definitely sick, very sick,
Oh no.
Oh,
with AIDS.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
wow.
It's HIV, not HIV, but full blown.
Full blown.
Oh my goodness.
A strain we've never seen before due
Huh.
to your special kind of DNA.
Oh no.
A sort of vampiric AIDSis.
Well, this is. I guess
You get naming rights.
I should have seen the signs, I guess, but I mean, to be fair to me, you're already gaunt and
Yes.
pale. And
Yes.
you often have blood on your lips and elsewhere,
very
so how am I
pale.
supposed to know that?
Well, I mean, I'm a vampire, so how would this possibly? I mean, this is not going to really affect me, though, is it? I mean,
Well, you're going to gain some fame because you know how there's like Lou Gehrig's disease?
yes.
Well, we were thinking of running with something similar for you.
Lou Gehrig's disease? For that seems weird.
It's
It's
a weird
already
name. I wouldn't
named
call it Lou
after.
Gehrig.
There's
Maybe
already,
Count Dracula's
there's already
disease
a
would be
disease
better.
named.
Dracula's disease.
Yes, let's go with that one. There's
That'd
already
be
a
better
Lou
than Lou
Gehrig's disease
Gehrig's.
out
That's
there.
just
I
a
don't know why
stupid
you
idea.
have
There was
to.
a really funny man. He lived one time, and he's gone now. But he had such a great idea for that. He said it once. I don't know how many people heard it, but he said it, and he was a real visionary.
Where are you going with this?
Where I'm going with this is you'll have naming rights to your special.
Oh,
disease.
all right,
That's
all right. Well, yes, we'll call it. Let's call it. What would you go with? Count Dracula? Well, you pick. You pick, Renfield.
Well,
There's that.
I
or
guess Count Dracula's just maybe
Well,
they could call it.
you want to call it Renfield disease?
Maybe.
I mean, you don't technically have it, but I guess if you want it named after you, I'm good either way. You want? Do you want it? You know what? Yes.
Really?
Yes. We'll call it Renfield's disease.
That is such a nice
Renfield's
gesture.
Yes,
Thank you.
Yes.
Wow.
It's the least I can do. He stops all those people from staking me in the heart.
I'm glad you're here because you're likely sick with it too.
Oh,
Is the thing.
why?
Oh, well, then you do
Because
have
you're
it.
so familiar.
Oh, I see.
Well, he doesn't drink my blood.
That's true. He only drinks mine
Just a sip now and then.
when he needs it.
Just a snack.
Anyone else?
Usually after he's out on a night of drinking, and he's like, I couldn't find anyone to come back to the casket. Get in here. And I go, like the idiot that I am.
Oh, come on
You
now.
spend a lot of time in his casket.
Well, not just spooning mostly and him
Yes,
crying.
sometimes it's lonely after 400 years.
Well, anyone that you're familiar with is going to have to know about this because they should be tested.
Oh, how many people is that?
Fortunately, not very many.
Oh, all
What's
right.
your body count?
Well,
The body count? Oh,
No,
he's
I've
killed
killed many.
He's
for
killed a lot of people. He has to bring them in for me to drink.
Many people, yeah.
Yes.
I've got to be hundreds at this point.
At this point, I would imagine, yes.
Well,
and their blood is always flying up in my face and everything, you know.
Well, we have to contact these people whose
Well,
blood.
they're dead. They're all dead.
Yes, and drained.
That's
many
what the
of
body
them.
count is. They're dead. There's no one to contact.
from your disease.
Well, no, from
Hey,
him
Little
killing.
respect here, yeah.
Right, from Renfield's.
That's
disease.
right. A little respect here.
That's right.
From Renfield's disease.
Well,
Well, we're gonna have to notify their families.
what-
Do you have any idea what are your relationships really with these people?
I mean, most of them are just on
Drifters,
the street.
kind of,
drifters,
yeah. Passers-by,
yes.
drunkards.
Crowded movie theaters. People at gas stations.
My brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law, you never liked him anyway.
Well, I mean,
remember you complaining about him all the time.
And he was always saying, you don't know Dracula. He was like, push me like
oh,
that,
yeah,
you know?
he does. He sounded like a jerk.
So-
You know what? He tasted like a jerk.
Yeah, I bet.
I could tell when I bit in. I'm like, this guy's a jerk.
All right, now I want to talk about your bat diseases that you've accumulated.
You have
Oh,
bat diseases
Well,
too?
probably. I'm a bat a lot of the time. They're known to carry disease.
Mr. Dracula, we think you're the origin of COVID-19.
Oh, jeez. Well,
Wow.
well, that's one for the old books, eh? Oh, I didn't even realize. I guess it made sense because I was as a bat and I was over that cage of chickens.
Okay. And you won't even give me one try?
Gentlemen, thank you for coming. I have an exciting new discovery. I have discovered a new breed of dinosaur to add to the list of dinosaurs.
Incredible.
Yes, I have. I discovered, first of all, my first part of the discovery when I was going through, I discovered these 4 long spikes here.
Wow.
And they were by these tailbones here. And then up the tailbones went these plates. So my theory is, gentlemen, that this thing rolled on these plates, right? Like a pill bug, kind of rolled on them.
Right.
And these 4 spikes stuck out the side, like to help him balance.
Oh.
Yeah.
You think a pill bug used these big blades?
Well, a pill bug like dinosaur. Yeah. So these are the plates here. There's tailbones, some hip bones, and then these spikes here. So I've put together a drawing for you. As you can see, it rolls into a plated circle, and then the spikes stick out the side. So I call it the Rollosaurus.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Incredible analysis.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, not to rain on your parade, but I too have found a new species of
Oh,
dinosaur.
well, congratulations. Wow. What does yours look like?
Well, this one is crazy. It's got this large crest of bone.
Oh, wow.
And then 3 spikes coming off of that.
Oh, only 3 of them.
Yes. So I believe this is a 1-footed dinosaur
All right.
that had a large spike for a foot.
Oh, I see. Okay. So
Yes.
there's 3 spikes, but then the 4th spike would be the foot.
Yes, that's right. So it's like 3 spikes coming out like that.
Okay.
Like a big crest. So I assume that to be the heel of the foot. And then he would kick with this.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So I call it Kikosaurus.
This is an amazing thing these dinosaurs were,
Yes.
huh?
Wow. Well, I too, gentlemen, have discovered a dinosaur.
What a week for dinosaur science!
Yeah, it sure is. See, I don't move a lot in my sleep, and I got this really massive sore on my back, and I've nicknamed it the Dinosaur. It's oozing.
Oh, wow. Look. Oh,
It's very
look at that.
large. Doctor says I'm gonna die from
God,
it.
you need to just get that emptied, man. Get that lanced.
I'm gonna get the world record for sores. It's
I mean,
dino. It's
we've never
huge.
found living tissue from a dinosaur before. This would be a
You think that's living tissue from a
discovery.
dinosaur?
Well,
I think
it's
this is
living tissue for
it's
sure.
a boil on his back. I think that's all it is.
It's more than a boil. It's a dinosaur.
Oh.
Listen, this thing needs to be peer reviewed, okay? If it's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
out there, he'll have
And
to go around.
we're your peers, so we'll review it. So give us a
I'm
sample. of it.
convinced. Honestly,
Oh,
I'm
all right.
convinced.
Well, you just wanted to say that's reviewed.
Let's just
then?
take his word for it.
Reviewed. Dinosaur it is. That's a dinosaur sore, son. Peer reviewed.
We cut to the hospital. So, Mr. Ward,
Yeah.
I don't know what delusion you're operating under, but that is actually a very infected boil on your back. And I understand that you've nicknamed it Dinosaur. I understand that, okay? But that will kill you. You cannot go on a cross-country tour of museums of archaeology. You just cannot do it.
But it's to help the world.
I understand that. Okay, I understand that.
What's your advice? What
Well,
do you
my
think?
advice would have been to go to a museum of paleontology, since you're saying this is a dinosaur find. But if you're going to the archaeologist museum, that's up to you, okay?
Paleontology? That's a whole different field.
Yeah, exactly. The dinosaur field that you work in. But that's neither here nor there. What I do know is that boil will kill you.
Think?
Yes, I do think. You will be extinct.
Oh. Just like every other
Just
dinosaur.
like all the other dinosaurs. Yes, you will join them in extinction.
Well, then we better take down as many details as we can, because I'm the only dinosaur we really know what it looked like, what it sounded like, what it
Right.
looked like.
Right.
We don't have that data for T-Rex.
We cut forward 10 years to a museum. So here's a statue of Jordan Ward.
It's just a guy. He's
Yeah.
just a dude.
Yeah, he actually has advanced our knowledge of dinosaurs by...
Oh, all right.
Decades.
So he was like a paleontologist.
That's right.
It says here he was a archaeologist. Is
Well, I
that-
don't understand the reasoning behind any of that,
all right.
okay?
All right. Okay. So.
I just want to show you a few of the dinosaurs that he helped us understand.
Sure.
a little
Yeah.
bit
Let's
better.
see him. Yeah.
So as you can see here, with the bleached blonde hair and the denim jacket and
Yeah.
the tight jeans,
Yeah.
this is what we believe Tyrannosaurus to have looked like now.
Oh, but just
Tyrannosaurus would often listen to music and maybe wear sunglasses when it was bright outside.
Well, okay. I thought
A
they
fun
were.
fact about Tyrannosaurus is it loved combing its blonde hair.
This has completely changed from what I thought dinosaurs
I
were.
know.
It doesn't look like this in my book at all.
No, I know. That's what I'm
The,
saying.
like lizard-like skin and the talons.
Yeah.
That's what we used to think many years ago when we were very
But now they
ignorant.
look like blonde people with.
Well, that's one of the dinosaurs.
Okay.
The dinosaur species is vast. Let me bring you to another dinosaur
Hold on.
Species?
Hold on, before we move species, how could Tyrannosaurus Rex have enjoyed Oasis? How is that possible?
Well, he listed as one of his favorite songs. He says Wonderwall made him cry.
And isn't a species like the same thing that can breed together? A dinosaur species would that's not a species.
They can all. What we now know is that all dinosaurs were crossbreeding.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Wow.
So let me bring you to another specimen.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can see here, this dinosaur is sporting a leather jacket,
Uh huh.
a white T-shirt,
Yeah.
ripped jeans,
Yeah.
and kind of feathered out hair.
Right.
It's very reminiscent of the other dinosaurs.
Well, it's
without the
similar,
jean
but
jacket.
it's slightly different, I would say.
which
the
one
other
is-
dinosaur gave off more of a, kind of try-hard vibe, whereas this one has an effortless coolness to
I
it.
guess. Yeah.
A
Yeah.
James Dean.
A
type.
James
Like a
Dean
Marlon
style
Brando
coolness,
kind
yes.
of thing going
Yes.
on. What's this one called?
This one is called Marlon Brandosaurus.
Oh.
Oh.
All
Used
right.
to be
Wow.
known as Tyrannosaurus Rex, but now we know
Okay.
a little bit more.
All right. He looks a lot like Marlon Brando from that movie where he rode the motorcycle.
Yes, that's right.
So in between the Paleolithic and the Zedleolithic, they experienced the rebel without a causal.
That's right. There was
Yeah.
a lot of different catalysts for why the dinosaurs evolved the way
All
that
right.
they did.
Okay.
Okay.
Now let's move forward a little bit in time, closer to
Okay.
our current day.
All right.
All right. All right.
All right, where we run into another dinosaur that you've probably heard of before.
Uh-huh.
This one's called the Brontosaurus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard of a
Remember that
brontosaurus.
guy?
Yeah.
Remember
yeah.
that guy?
Classic.
Classic dinosaur.
Yeah.
Now, this dinosaur here, as you can see, is dressed all in black.
Uh huh.
Has a black lipstick on, black nail polish.
Okay.
He's got dyed black hair. A lot of dinosaurs like to dye their hair.
Okay, so
coincidentally,
question.
just to express themselves individually. Yes.
Question.
Yes, please.
That looks a lot like Robert Smith from The Cure.
Indeed. As I
Like
said,
identical.
you can kind of trace the evolution, right? From the Marlon Brando to kind of the,
Okay.
the
I'm going
Robert
to ask.
Smith.
I'm
You
going to
can
ask.
kinda see.
I'm going to ask a question, and I would please like you to be honest with me.
Of course.
Did you just buy a bunch of wax sculptures from the Madame Tussauds that closed down the street? Because that first one, now that I'm thinking about it, looked a lot like a young Brad Pitt.
Look, this is I hear this all the time. Okay, it's people can't wrap their mind around this new idea
Macaulay
of dinosaurs.
Culkin is right over there. I see Julia
That
Roberts.
is a Dilophosaurus. I'll have you know. It spits. Doesn't spit poison. It just spits when it gets angry.
Wow.
Can't control its feelings yet.
So these are not Madame Tussauds.
No, of course
sculptures.
not. Look, the dinosaurs that we understand today are not like what you'd see in Jurassic Park. The scene where the T-Rex attacks the car, in this would be more like the guy kind of like tapping on the window and being
Yeah,
like, hey, what are you doing for prom?
All right. Okay.
You know, that might be how the dinosaur would attack in a more accurate Jurassic Park.
Right. And now it says that wait a minute, the way the dinosaurs were extincted was changed now. You don't think it was an asteroid.
That's right.
You think it was they relied too heavily on their looks, charisma, and charm.
Correct.
And that's what did them in.
Yes. I believe new forms of music that they couldn't understand also was part of the problem.
Huh.
They lost their connection.
That's
Wow.
right.
All right. Okay. So these are not statues from Madame Tussauds.
Well, I mean, technically they are the statues, but they represent the dinosaurs so perfectly.
Okay. All right. It's just I saw Bela Lugosi over there. Actually, I'm not a statue. I just wanted to talk to your guide here. I just got some information, and so you should probably get yourself checked out. Sorry to interrupt you at work, but I just wanted to let you know.
All right, this tour is over.
Step right up. Welcome, gentlemen. I will tell you your fortunes.
Oh,
A
okay.
fortune teller
Okay.
at this carnival.
Here we go. I told you the carnival. I told you this would be cool.
I'm ready for this.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to have their fortune told first?
All right, do you want to go first? Or you want me to go?
Sure, I'll
You
go first,
Go,
sure.
do it, man.
Sure.
Do it.
All
Do
right,
it.
just drop your pants.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, just drop.
Come on, do
your
it, man. Come on.
What?
This is a fortune. This
Why
is
do
how
I
it
need
works.
to?
That's how I tell your fortune.
Yeah.
You like?
I take my thumb, and I don't touch your dang-a-lang or your bing
Oh.
bong.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't worry, man.
Okay,
There's
that's
nothing.
fine,
There's
then.
nothing like that about this.
Okay,
all right?
good.
Yeah. There's
Okay.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry about
So-
it, man. It's all good. This is
Okay, man, I'll take my pants down now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
What about my? Do I need to take my underpants down as well?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
You
Well,
need to take
yes.
those down.
Yes,
So
of
the-
course. Have you not been to a fortune teller before?
Well, frankly, the last fortune teller I was at had like a crystal ball.
Oh,
Yeah.
crystal ball. Yeah.
And they were
I'm
like,
sorry.
"Woo,
I
they
apologize
did
for my
this
friend
sort of
here.
thing?"
He doesn't know how this stuff really works.
That's such. People think of fortune tellers, and that's just the stigma that they have.
Yeah.
I'm pulling my
Yeah.
pants halfway up again.
No. Just keep him down. Keep him down, man.
Fine, I'll keep them down.
Okay.
All right,
Fine, I'll
let's-
take down the underpants
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
but
Let's go.
This
Let's go.
better be good news.
All right.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be good news or bad news.
He doesn't
It's
make
your
your
fortune.
fortunes.
My underpants have been lowered to the
All right.
ground.
Now
All
I
right.
put on this glove,
Okay.
and then I put my thumb up your.
What? What's
Yeah,
my?
yeah. Well, your
know.
butt.
What?
Your butt.
Why would
man.
I want that to happen?
Well, you don't want it to happen. You don't want it to happen, but that's how you tell a fortune.
Some people read palms. Some people read tea. This is how I do it.
Yeah,
You
it's the
read my
folds-
anus?
Yeah, the folds inside. That's how he tells.
Is that how you tell?
I have a
Inside,
really
yeah.
big lifeline.
Are you a fortune teller?
No, I've
you
just had
know
it
all
done
the
a whole.
tricks of
I've
the
just had
trade.
it done a bunch of times.
Fine.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
I was actually here last week.
Go
I
ahead.
thought I recognized you.
All right, yeah.
Go
yeah.
ahead.
All right. Let's get that in there. Okay. You.
Do you have to keep it in while you tell me? Can you remove it?
Yeah, that's
while
how it works.
So you can't just gain the information and then take it out?
Shh, listen, man. Listen.
I can do an analysis. Sure. Okay. Let me analyze.
No,
first,
man,
and then
keep
I'll-
it in. You gotta really. He really needs to know.
Well, how you want your fortune told?
I just want to hurry it up fast. I want it done fast.
Okay. All right. Oh, I see. In your future, you are going to experience a pain, a sharp pain,
Yeah,
and then that pain is going to go away.
yeah. See, I took God to this guy because he had really big thumbs, so I figured he'd be really good at this. You know, like really tell a lot of fortune up there.
I'm seeing further. You're experiencing some regret, and then your fortune improves.
Like I noticed the other guy had like much smaller thumbs, so I waited for him to be off and this guy to start because I'm like, no, we want the guy with the big thumbs.
Right. Oh, you're gonna get a letter from about Renfield disease.
Oh, wow. All right, take your thumb out of my hands. Oh,
Oh, man.
I know what's going on here.
Dude, do you have Renfield
Underpants
disease?
up, pants fully up again.
Jeez, I'm sorry, man.
No, that's. I already knew that.
Oh.
This is all set up to mock me, huh? About my wife leaving me. I'm going to feel a sharp pain, and then regret, and then find out I have Renfield's disease from my cheating wife.
Look, the fortune teller sees what the fortune teller sees, man.
That's the past. That's not the fortune, future, whatever you want to call it. That's the
We
past.
still knew it. I told you, going to a guy with big thumbs was the way to go.
I guess fortune doesn't mean future necessarily. He said fortune teller, not future teller.
Right. I also work a side job with the court, and I'm here to deliver this letter to you. There you go.
See, he knew you were going to be here.
She already told me. This is just legal paperwork. Oh, yeah, Renfield's disease. Big surprise.
All right. My turn.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Moser? Mr.
Yeah.
Moser? We did all our duties. Theater 5 is starting. They got the new Batman movie starting in there. I checked, made sure the projector's running, everything's good.
Good.
And we checked the men's room, cleaned the bathroom, like you asked. And
Good.
we made the corn. We got all of our things are full of corn. Ready to
Excellent.
go.
Hot buttered corn.
Yeah, hot buttered corn. Yes, sir.
Just the way I understand it from corporate. They're going to sell bag after bag of this stuff.
Now, some of it said corn, like kind of in a fun way, and then others said popped corn. I didn't know. I didn't know what that was, so I put.
You can throw that away.
I
don't
put the
think we need
sodas
that.
beside it.
Oh, popped. I like that.
Yeah,
That's smart.
So, but yeah, other than that, it's just corn kernels, just slathered in butter.
Excellent.
In those warmers, just waiting.
They're
to
hot
go.
though, right? It's hot
they're,
buttered
they're
corn.
molten hot corn.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Took a while to get those off the cobs, but I did it.
Excellent. I think our customers are going to really enjoy this product.
And the bathrooms are very clean.
Yeah,
They're very clean.
Yeah, they're hard to clean too, because with all that corn.
Yes, I understand.
They got pretty messy.
Well, listen, when corporate first brought this down on us, I thought, this is crazy. This is never going to work. How could it? We've been selling popcorn here for so long. You'd think that we just continue with that. But now I'm convinced that the hot buttered corn is the way to go.
Are we sure that that wasn't just a spelling mistake on the pamphlet? Because it looks like, if I look here, it looks like a Xerox machine like cut this word out, and that's about the size that popped would be. So are we sure that that's what the corporate wants, is just corn?
Well, I left a message on their machine. I mean, I never spoke to
they would've
anybody
gotten
in
back to
person.
you.
They would have gotten back to me by now, right?
Yeah, all right, okay. Well, this has got to be good then, right?
Yes, I think it does. I think it does.
Just the kernels all buttered up.
Yeah. Well, I did.
Hot?
Hot.
I ran out of cobs, so I went down to the grocery store and I bought a bunch of cans of creamed corn.
Okay.
So one of them's full of hot creamed corn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do people have the bags to hold it?
Well, it's the same bags we were using
Yeah,
before.
corporate didn't authorize any new bag purchases.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just the same
It's
old
the
bags
same
as
bag.
before.
So they got bags.
No forks or anything or spoons, just the
People like
just
to
the
eat with
hands.
their hands.
Now, even
Yeah.
with the creamed corn, I really want you out there pumping that butter, okay? Butter in the middle, butter on
Yeah,
top,
yeah, layered
and you
butter.
shake it up.
Layered butter. Yeah.
Layer
we got
that
it.
butter
we got
in.
it.
People might get confused when it's phrased as buttered creamed corn.
Again, it makes
of
the
butter
bathrooms quite a mess. A lot of
like
a lot
butter
of people.
cream.
Like buttered.
Yeah, we it was probably a mistake to bring these new creamed corn products on and show a review of a rescreening of the Blair Witch product. That bathroom was quite a state.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of creamed corn that didn't get very far down the old pipe, if you know what I'm saying.
All right. Well, we cut to next week. All right, boys. After that debacle last week with the corn, I will go ahead and admit it. It was me. I made the mistake.
Oh.
But corporate has a brand new decree for us this week.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
I am not going to get it wrong this time.
All right, awesome. We're behind you 110%.
So after popcorn, obviously the number one snack at the movie theater is a plump hot dog.
yeah,
Plump
I
and
like a hot
juicy?
dog sometimes in a
Yes.
movie, yeah.
Well, corporate insists, and I tried to fight it, but they sent something through the fax machine that convinced me we have to do it. They want us to be serving dogs.
Dogs.
Yes, we put the dogs on the roller, I guess, and
So what?
heat them up all day. And
Okay, so like literal dogs,
Well,
like
that's what it said. You can read the memo right here.
okay,
It says,
all right. So I'm just devil's advocate. Just devil's advocate. Last week they sent a memo about popped corn.
Yes.
and the Xerox cut out the
Damn
popped.
Xerox machine. But this one came in over the fax machine.
Okay, so it's not going to be the same mistake.
How
then.
could it be?
All right. Okay. All right. Like a lot of this, it looks like our printers run out of ink. Maybe that might be the problem because there's a lot of blank spaces on this page.
Well, I know corporate is communicating in a very strange way, but dogs comes through round and clear.
All right.
You mean dogs like as in canines?
Yeah.
Boss, I don't think I can work at a place that's going to harm dogs.
What do you mean harm? We're just gonna put them on the hot roller and
They're going to get burned.
I mean, harm is
Serve 'em
inevitable
up.
in that scenario. People are going to be eating them.
I like dogs. 101 Dalmatians?
What, you want to call corporate on this? Huh? You want to give corporate a call?
Are you going to do it?
I don't know what I would say to corporate.
Right. I've already called and left a message. I'm sure that they would have gotten back to us if
What
they
about
didn't want that
foxes?
to happen. Instead of dogs?
Well, it's like a dog.
Like a cat and a dog combo.
I don't think I could hurt a fox either. That's,
I just got a lot of foxes outside my house.
Maybe
so.
you don't have the stomach for working in a movie.
I don't think I have a
concession.
stomach to slide.
That's what it sounds
I
like
mean,
to me.
I have a pretty good stomach. I cleaned up that creamed corn sick
And I
after that
appreciate
Blair Witch
that. Thank
project,
you.
but I don't know if I could physically take a live dog and slide him onto a skewer of a warmer
Yes.
and watch him rotate. I think
all day
yeah, I don't think I could
until
do
they're
that.
plump and juicy and literally dripping juices.
I mean, if it's
It'd
dog
be-
meat, if it came already killed and butchered, I could do that.
I guess I could do it for like another $1 an hour.
Oh, I see what this is all about. Fine. 50-cent raises, but you do the work on the dogs.
You got it, Chief.
All right,
All
no
right.
problem.
We cut to the week after that. Okay. So that was a tragic week. I think we can all
Yeah,
agree
those
on that.
those PETA people are not nice people.
And corporate was also down my neck about getting some new ink in the printer. So that's
Okay.
That's been resolved.
Those dogs turned out well, though, didn't they?
Yeah, well-
Those were surprisingly tasty.
It's
What was
really-
your favorite?
Dalmatian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked the schnauzer.
Oh,
Schnauzer
see,
was good.
for me it was wiener dog. It just worked.
Well, I
don't know,
mean,
it
that
worked.
just seemed obvious.
Yeah.
Natural.
Okay.
That's fair because the fire,
We got another memo from corporate, but this time I am going to disregard it completely.
All right.
Okay. This time I know I got to go against what corporate says because they're the one doing us in with these crazy memos.
Okay, well, what does
Yeah.
this say? Then we'll do the opposite.
Okay. Good. They say put everything back the way it was. So
So keep going, full ship, steam ahead. is what
yeah,
I'm
we got to
hearing.
bring the corn. We got to keep the corn. We got to keep the dogs. Is there some third outlandish
Because this has
product
got to
we
be a
can sell?
mistake, right? This has got to
Has
be a mistake. Got to be a print mistake.
If the last 2 weeks were a mistake,
Then this
what's
one,
the
yeah.
likelihood that this one is,
I mean,
right?
it's got to be. I mean, it looks clear. It looks like there's not a single thing missing, and it's all printed well. But
I fixed the Xerox machine. I got the fax taken care of. Ink in the printer.
We could be the first movie theater to offer people medical rectal exams.
Okay.
wow, that's just going really off what any of the memos
Wow.
have said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean-
Really innovate.
If you think about it, put everything back the way it was. Well, what's the exact opposite of that? Giving people free rectal exams.
Yeah. Like chocolate covered raisins sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
I hear what you're going for.
And then maybe you get to the top of the theater chain. You're like the Tim Cook.
And I'm the one out there wearing the turtleneck and the jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We cut to the week after that. Well, boys, I'll be moving on. I'm going to become the new CEO of the movie chain.
Okay.
Here.
Well, that's great.
They liked how I defined them. They
Wow.
said that nobody else defined them like that.
So
in their
now that
entire
you're the head
time.
of the movie chain, is there any way you could maybe get us out of prison here?
Oh, God, no.
Oh,
You guys are horrible monsters with all those dogs that you killed.
and the rectal exams.
Horrible.
Yeah, we were.
All right. It's time. It's time we decided once and for all. This has been tearing our friendship apart for too long. Okay? We have to agree on what the best dinosaur is. I'm sick of this.
Oh,
Okay? This conversation constantly comes up. Our wives hate each other because of this conversation.
we know what the best dinosaur is. You guys just won't admit it.
Just don't say it. Just don't say it again.
And
okay?
Kylosaurus. And Kylosaurus, best dinosaur, hands down. He's armored, safe and secure in his armored little shell with his big club tail.
I mean,
And Kylosaurus.
you're
End of
essentially
story.
saying a turtle is the best animal
End of
when you
story.
say that.
I think it's he's on the top 5 at least. You know?
Interesting theory. I don't know if you think about power in the same way.
He seems pretty powerful, pretty
I don't
squat.
think so. I don't think so. When I think of the most terrifying dinosaur, the most
It's
imposing,
not terrifying. It's best. It's best.
formidable, the best, the number one dinosaur, it's Stinkosaur.
Did you say Stinkosaur?
Stinkosaur, the smelliest dinosaurs
Is that
ever roamed.
Is that even a real?
It's not even a real
Is that even a real
dinosaur.
dinosaur? I think you just made that one up. That's just a picture you drew.
This is what I'm talking about, okay? You guys have these two pie-in-the-sky, ridiculous
All right, okay.
dinosaurs
Well,
as the best,
you know-
and I'm the only one ranking it realistically.
Using Ansem's logic, his is made up and mine's real. Therefore, mine must be the best because something real can't be worse than
Mine
something
is real. Mine's conceptual.
in your mind. In your mind only. All right, what do you think it is?
Look, that's not what I think, okay? It's just fact. It is the Oviraptor. A small dinosaur that steals eggs and then runs away. It's obviously the best dinosaur.
Steals
That was
eggs.
pretty. I mean,
An egg thief.
that's pretty good.
Right.
That's pretty good.
Right, it can steal.
No one Kylosaurus, but it's pretty good.
Can only steal, probably certain eggs up to a certain
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is
a pretty
very
small
it's a
dinosaur,
small
yeah.
dinosaur, yeah.
limited
Yeah.
in what it can do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
small.
It would probably run away from a bad smell instantly.
Oh, 100%.
Stinkosaur.
Stinkosaur, it's not a. Oh.
Look, if I just came up with something called Machine Gunnosaurus and any animal that came with it was just instantly machine gunned down.
Oh, that one sounds really cool.
Right,
actually.
but that's not the real dinosaur, though, right?
It's like those toys where the guys you put the armor on the dinosaurs, and the
Yeah.
guns and stuff. That was cool.
And what did you say? Encephalitosaurus?
No, I said Ankylosaurus.
Elephant
No.
I mean, Ankylosaurus is a pretty wimpy dinosaur, okay?
What do you mean wimpy?
Wimp.
Doesn't start any fights.
Spikes on the side. Oh, it doesn't start fights, but you better believe it ends them.
Yeah, ends
Them with
By
that club
running.
tail. It can't run that fast. Actually, to be fair.
And if
I
it's
would
flipped on
imagine.
its back, game over.
Listen.
Yeah, especially if there's a real bad smell.
Oh, come on. Okay, are we allowed to include birds?
Sure, why don't
Because
include
birds are
too?
dinosaurs. They're technically.
But hold on, before we move on from this,
I'm gonna say parrot then.
I want to hear about Stinkosaurus one more time here because I think that every dinosaur smelt pretty damn bad.
I would imagine if you went back in time, it's what, like 20 degrees hotter than it is now.
Whatever it was, yeah.
There's all sulfur in the air.
Yeah,
from-
I would imagine
Right.
that every dinosaur smelled pretty bad.
Yeah.
Didn't
Right.
see a lot of dinosaurs bathing back then. The ones that are pictured in water are always in swampy water.
Yeah, swampy water.
Right. Most animals smell bad.
Well,
Right.
yeah. So what's so special about the Stinkosaurus then?
It was smelled the worst.
The worst.
The absolute worst. People couldn't stand to be around it. So it had dominion over everywhere it roamed.
I'm gonna go with parrot.
Parrot?
I think a parrot is the best
Well,
dinosaur.
a parrot can talk.
Yeah. See, open things with its beak.
They haven't been alive as long as the dinosaurs.
Well,
What are
yeah,
you
but
talking about?
birds are dinosaurs. They're basically
Birds are
dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. This guy, birds aren't dinosaurs.
Well, birds are dinosaurs.
They are technically dinosaurs. Yeah.
Oh, everything's dinosaurs.
No,
Not
just
the Stinkosaurus.
not the Stegosaurus. Everything, but birds definitely are.
This horrible sore in my back is a dinosaur. Oh, anything can be.
I meant to tell you should get that checked, by the way.
I don't believe in hospitals, man.
Oh,
Don't do it. They'll get at your colon, and they'll never let go.
oh wow. I was gonna go to the hospital, but I don't know if I am now.
Yeah, jeez. Holy cow. What do they want with your colon?
They think that there's evidence of dinosaurs in it. That's what I think.
Jordan, is something wrong with your colon?
That's a Stinkosaurus.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Stinkosaurus. This fascination with stink. The worry that someone's coming for your colon. Look, I want to put this dispute about best dinosaur behind us so that we
All
can
right.
move on with our friendship.
So let's just
Fine.
admit it's Ankylosaurus, and we can move on.
Gylosaurus.
It's Oviraptor, okay? That's what it is. Egg-stealing dinosaur, master
All right.
of the
Okay.
night.
Okay. Let's meet in the middle.
That's a rotten egg
Well, wouldn't take it.
because probably
Because of the
smell.
stink. Yeah, exactly.
So
Right.
is that all that Stinkosaurus lay is rotten eggs? Is that what you're gonna tell us?
No, but they smell worse than that.
Oh, jeez.
The regular eggs smell worse than rotten eggs.
Hey. Okay. Look.
They smell worse.
Look. So we've already agreed that Jordan's disqualified.
Yes, of course. Obviously.
So we're not going to win this Oviraptor versus Ankylosaurus
Fine.
debate. So
Fine.
let's meet in the middle. Say Edmontosaurus.
Fine.
Leave it at that.
Fine. Fine. And Jordan, I want you to get that sore and your colon checked out.
Yeah, Jordan, there's a letter for you. Something about Renfield's disease?
Guys,
Yeah.
I know that we could have killed Hitler with our time machine, with our one opportunity to use it,
Yeah, we could have.
Could've.
Yeah.
but we didn't
No.
Well,
because we thought it would be cooler to ride Stegosaurus.
See, now you thought it would be cool to ride a Stegosaurus. I said that would be very painful and horrible and awkward.
I was also quite scared of it.
There's
And
nowhere to
Phil,
sit.
God rest his soul, Also was against it before he was trampled and eaten by that
I mean, maybe you
Stegosaurus.
could lie between the plates, but they seem pretty, like, they're not very spaced out. I mean, that's the most... You picked the most uncomfortable dinosaur possible to ride.
Right. But next time we get a time machine, definitely kill Hitler.
Listen, I would even settle for riding a dinosaur that might be reasonable to ride, right?
Yeah.
Like a raptor. It's like a horse almost. You put a
Fast.
saddle on
Well,
its
it'd
back.
be really rough. Maybe I'd go one of those duckbill ones, right? Like,
Right.
you get a place to sit.
Yep.
And they seem pretty docile.
Yeah.
Pterodactyl, you get...
Yeah, even a brontosaurus. See, we can think of hundreds of dinosaurs that would be better to riding than
Then
a
a
Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus. This the most uncomfortable looking dinosaur ever.
Yeah, but that's like the closest thing there is to Godzilla, you know? The big spikes and the kind of...
Yeah, you wouldn't want to ride Godzilla either.
Be cool, though, right?
Well, I'd rather ride Godzilla because at least he walks on all fours. You can sit on his shoulder or something.
Yeah.
Negate the spikes entirely.
Spikes were sharper than I thought they were going to
They were pretty sharp, and those plates were none too comfy.
Yeah. Well,
Cool.
tell that to Phil, who was trampled and
Crushed.
killed.
Yeah, they were grumpy.
They were.
Well, it's, they hadn't had any interaction with humans before. It's not really
I
their
guess.
fault.
They're probably
I mean,
scared.
I actually think maybe they had some interactions with humans before.
All right.
You know how the Nazis experiment with the occult and with time travel and all that? I think maybe you-know-who went back in time, got to the Stegosauruses, and corrupted their minds to be evil.
All the more reason we should kill Hitler next time we get a
Yeah,
time machine.
exactly.
So it's all agreed, right? The next time we get a time
for
machine,
sure, 100%.
we are going to kill Hitler.
We cut to after the next time travel experiment. I just thought it'd be cool to see myself from 5 minutes ago, okay?
Yeah. We had,
And it was pretty cool where I was deciding whether we should go back and kill Hitler, and I got to watch the whole argument again.
did you tell yourself no? Go back and kill Hitler?
No, I said continue on with your path. You were doing what
Damn
was
it,
right.
you guys!
Did you learn anything from
No,
seeing yourself?
not a thing at all.
5 minutes ago. That's it.
Yeah.
Did you see yourself?
Oh yeah.
No, but no, not you. Did you see yourself?
Oh yeah, 100%. I
So
made
you-
sure I did.
You both saw each other.
Yeah. We were like, hey.
It was
give a
like a
little-
third-person video game.
Yeah, almost.
To see your...
Yeah, so you're, oh yeah, like yourself, yeah. But that was pretty cool. But Hitler remains.
Hitler remains a problem in
Yeah.
history.
Yeah.
Also, we got this time paradox to deal with.
I
as well
bet.
now.
Yeah.
Where you've met yourself.
Yeah, where I've met myself. Yeah.
You just met yourself, though, right? You didn't do anything else.
Because Time Cop, you know what happened in that one. They touched and then they,
Oh, I haven't seen Time Cop. We cut to it next week. All right, so I wanted to see it in the theater, obviously.
Oh, Jesus. No,
So-
what?
Well, Time Cop doesn't play anywhere as a revival. It's a
You
largely
went
forgotten
back in
movie.
time to see Time Cop in the theater?
It's a largely forgotten movie. They don't even play it in the art house theaters. They don't play it
Oh.
anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure it has a Blu-ray release or streaming. I don't know.
Look. The odds for us to get 3 time machines, astronomical.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
It's not like these things exist commonly and they don't hand them out. We get lucked upon 3 on 3 different occasions, 3 different time machines.
Well, this time a future version of myself dropped the time machine off and said, "Hey, you have to go and kill Hitler with this. Okay?
Okay.
It is imperative to the space-time continuum."
All right.
But
How lucky
I
are we?
well, I went and saw Time Cop. So
Oh. Okay, look, if that happens again,
of course,
we are going to what with it?
see time.
Kill Hitler.
Right.
Right. Not see if there's a Time Cop 2.
We
No.
we got to another time machine. Okay. This is the time. Are we gonna do it?
Yes.
We're gonna
yes.
do what we
of course.
promised?
Yeah. We got to go in there and we're going to kill Hitler.
Okay.
There is no Time Cop 2. I checked IMDb. It doesn't exist.
You didn't check alternate reality
You
versions.
saw the first one in the movie theater. You cannot ride a Stegosaurus. You know what you were like 5 minutes ago.
I know what I liked 5 minutes ago that one
No, you
time,
did not,
but
that's
5
enough.
minutes before now.
We can pay that forward to every other time. We are going to kill Adolf Hitler.
Fine. You're such a wet blanket about these time machines.
Well, I'm sorry, but this has to be done. It's for the good of humanity.
I mean, we could use it to gain wealth.
Hey, that's almost as good as killing Hitler, right?
That's what Biff did, the hero in that Back to the Future.
He was the hero. What do you mean the hero? He was the villain.
What? No, that
No,
can't
he
be
was the
right.
villain.
No, I certainly.
So-
Not in the film I watched.
So for you, Back to the Future is a tragedy about this poor hero that keeps getting his comeuppance every single film.
Yeah, for no reason at all. What's he ever done? Anyway, they put him in manure.
yeah,
Disgusting.
universe is just keeping him down.
That horrible bully takes the kid's little boxcar, breaks it apart, and then starts riding along, destroys Biff's car.
Right, he's trying to establish a reputation for himself. He's an entrepreneur. You know, he's got his crew, his team that he's assembled.
Yeah.
He's starting to build his empire. He finally gets it in part 2.
And what happens? This Marty kid shows up. He gets hit by the door
Right.
with the DeLorean on the way out. He's nude on the top of his building.
Right. Just when he is about to, stop the villain.
Yeah. Just when he's about to get the villain with the gun on the roof and
almost-
shoot him, he almost gets him.
He almost
I
does.
think you guys have massively misunderstood that movie.
What?
And then, if that's not bad enough, the villain goes back in time to mess with poor Biff's grandparents.
Right.
You know?
His ancestors.
Right. And he puts him in manure.
Again.
Okay, all right.
Disgusting.
When was the last time you saw this movie?
Meddling with
When was the
time.
last time you saw these films?
Last time we had a time machine.
Yeah, we went back and caught him in the theater
You
again.
got a fourth time
The
machine?
experience of seeing them in the theater. We just knew you'd be mad about it, okay? So,
Right.
Damn it, you guys.
okay.
All right.
Fine.
Well, look, this time we have to kill Hitler, though.
And if
all
we
right?
happen to pick up a sports almanac along the way,
Then so be it.
then so be
in
it.
the past, in 1933, we're going to pick up a sports almanac?
Well, maybe a future one of us had the foresight to go forward in time and then go back in time and leave something for us to discover back in the 1930s, and then we discover the thing from the future there. It's like, aha, this bridges the time paradox.
Right.
You
Somebody's
know?
home.
Somebody, yes, yeah.
Top yourself on that.
Did you guys do that?
Well, we knew you'd be mad, so.
Wait, you left a sports almanac back in the 1930s?
Yeah, but what's the worst that could happen? What, you think Hitler's gonna find it and get unimaginable wealth through sports betting?
We got to newspaper headline: World War II averted. Hitler wealthy with betting on Yankees.
Well, boys, I know you guys are used to growing corn here on this farm. But we're growing something else now. 'Cause it's a new age. And I hear computer technology's taking over. So, we're going to grow computer chips. We used to do corn chips. Now it's computer chips.
Yeah, but they didn't grow with corn chips out of the ground.
That's right.
Pa.
We're going to have to grow the raw ingredients of computer chips. Now, what are those, boys?
Well, computer chips are made in a factory.
There's a silicon?
Yeah, silicon.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't think you can grow silicon, Dad.
I don't think people want factory silicon anymore. I
It's
think
a
they want
mineral.
the
I don't even know
down
what it is.
home
No,
local.
it's sand. I think it's sand.
Oh,
So we need sand. We gotta have a sand farm then. Local sand, silicone.
Okay, we got a whole field of dirt out there.
Or some ladies have breasts that are silicone. I hear.
so they're filled with sand?
maybe I
All
don't
those movies I've watched. I mean, all those movies that I've heard about that I don't watch on late night TV. Those are sand filled.
I think so.
Wow.
Or also silicone
Weird.
used caulking.
Okay.
Use it in caulking.
Yeah, that's in those movies too. You'd think you'd hear it when they were kind of bouncing up and down. You'd think you'd hear like the sand sound.
I go,
Yeah, but you don't.
That's probably why they always want to be at the beach.
Oh, yeah. Fill them up.
okay, well, you boys are losing track here.
Oh, right. Sorry.
We're going to grow this silicon
Thinking
here
about
on the
Cinemax.
farm.
Right.
Okay.
No more factory stuff. None of that.
All right.
None of that.
Okay.
All homegrown.
Silicone.
All right.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, let's. Okay. Well, how do we?
We just put it in the ground and up it comes.
Seed the fields.
Same way with the corn.
All right. I'll go find some microchips and we'll throw them in there.
Excellent.
We cut to harvest time.
They're not like potatoes.
No,
It's a different type of harvest.
nothing's grown as of yet.
Yeah. Potatoes, you can kind of throw whatever you got in the ground and something will sprout.
Yeah,
They must have a long gestation period.
I've checked and they still like I dug one up to look and it still looks exactly the same.
No
as when I
roots
put it
yet?
into nothing.
Wow.
It's in there.
You boys been neglecting your watering duties?
No, we've been
No.
watering.
Yeah.
We've been watering like hell.
Fertilizing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fertilizing them all
Talking to them?
a little bit.
Okay, good.
I was out in field 13, filled it up with sand,
Perfect.
you know.
Excellent.
I've been telling them about movies that I've been watching on Cinemax.
Excellent.
Yep. Everything's going great.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Must be a long harvest.
Just a long harvest.
This is the long game. Well,
Long
it's probably a
season.
big payout.
Yeah, it's a long growing season.
Yeah. You want to invest, and then over time, you get your crop.
We cut forward another year. This is even longer than I expected, boys. Farm ain't been without money this long for, well, ever, I don't think.
Yeah, Dad, they had to cancel Cinemax.
I'm sorry
I
about
can't
that,
watch
son.
movies at night anymore.
You'll have to read about ladies' breasts
Oh,
bouncing up and
man.
down now, I'm afraid.
Dad, the letters keep coming. The folks want to dig. They say that there might be bones in our field. Ancient bones. But the fact that you are just so stuck in your ways wanting to grow silicone, I know you ain't gonna back down.
I'm never
Tarnish
gonna
this
back
family's
down. I'll
legacy.
never back down.
No matter how many millions of dollars they tell us
That's
they want us
right.
for these gigantic bones.
Millions
that
of
are in our
dollars? They're gonna pay millions of dollars?
field. Tens of millions.
I got lots of bones. I got.
Farming's in our blood.
That's right.
It's in our bones.
And we can grow silicone if we try.
We have to put our minds to it.
Yes.
We're gonna have to buckle down hard. We're gonna have to do that thing where we go
Rub our
rub our
hands
hands
together.
together.
Be serious. If you only do that when you're serious.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do this with our overalls.
Yeah.
Twice as much water in.
That's right. Twice as much water, twice as much talking to him, twice as much fertilizer.
Maybe we should till them again.
Let's till. Let's till.
Till we can't till no more.
We cut to another year later. All right, I found some growth, so everybody
Oh,
can
good,
stop
yeah.
worrying about it.
Oh, good.
Yep, I found some growth out there in the field.
Oh,
Yep.
good. So they're coming in. The
Oh,
crop's
yeah.
coming in.
Great.
We
Yep,
sell those silicon chips, and there we go.
they're coming in now.
3-year seed period.
And any silicon that's left over, we can sell to that Cinemax channel.
That's right. You can also keep it, eat it as a snack, whatever you'd like to do with
Really?
it.
I didn't know you could eat it. That's awesome. It's a miracle. We're saved.
Yeah.
We're saved.
I'm so glad this growth has come.
So what's the growth look like, Ed? Pa? Tell us about the growth,
No,
Pa.
you should
What's it all look like?
shouldn't worry yourself with that.
No, I want to see it myself. Is it in the Westfield?
It looks an awful lot like a corn shoot. Awful lot like a corn shoot.
A corn shoot.
Must be from the same family as the silicon chip.
Oh.
Must be a whole field of girls.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of growth.
So it looks a lot like corn is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I guess they make corn chips from corn. Maybe the silicon chips come from
That's right.
silicon. They must,
Silicon.
Exactly, like I
must look
said.
like that. All right. Okay.
Silicorn.
All right. Well, this is great. This is great, Dad. When can
Yep.
we harvest?
I think probably it's going to be about a typical amount of time that a corn would take
So
too.
the same amount of time as corn.
I think now that we finally got some started.
Hey, Pa,
here-
can we do a silicon maze like we did the other year
Of
for the
course
kids?
we can. Yeah, 100%.
Like we did with the corn maze, a
100%.
silicon maze.
Right. Well, I'll fuel up the thrasher, and we'll reap that harvest.
Awesome.
We cut to somebody's basement. This computer works worth shit. What the hell's in here?
Gentlemen, step right up. I'll read your fortunes.
Oh, good. The last guy wasn't as good, but this guy's got.
Oh
bound to
yeah,
be
I'm
good.
sure he's going to be great.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Hey, we love it. We love fortunes. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. You look confident.
Yeah. Now I've had my fortune told all over the state. I don't miss it. I don't miss a single one. My friend here, he doesn't like it as much.
Yeah, I've only had it the one time.
He doesn't like the stuff that he hears. You
Could
know.
live without it.
All right. Here's your fortunes. You're gonna see an amazing film. You're gonna see Stegosaurus Tornado 6. A couple of tickets
Whoa.
for you. A couple of tickets for you.
Hold on. I'm sorry. But that's it. You just tell us our fortune.
Yeah.
So like we don't have to pull down our pants or anything.
What?
Like, I mean, I don't know how many fortunes you've had told, but I mean, whenever I go to a fortune teller, they take you into a back room, you pull down your pants, and they stick their thumb up your butt, and that's how they tell your fortune.
What?
No, how do I know I'm going to enjoy this film? You didn't put your thumb anywhere near my butt. I mean, you could just be making this up for all I know.
I know. I don't know what to tell you.
Wow. Buddy, I'm going to break character for a second. I think you need to talk to the police. You need to describe this person to them, and you need to file some investigation.
This is what I've been saying.
File some charges.
What,
I think you've been violated.
as a fortune teller, I mean, all I remember is he has really big thumbs.
Okay, I'll say it to you in a fortunate way. You're going to go to a police station. You're going to file an assault report.
That's in my future what I'm going to do.
Yes, in your future.
And how do you know this without putting your thumb up my butt?
Because I'm a psychic. Ooh.
Oh.
Just humor him. He's never gonna do this unless you go through the
I
rigmarole.
just don't trust it. You know, I don't. Like, how do you know? How do you know unless you check my wrinkles?
Just humor him.
They're gonna examine you at the police station.
There's a fortune teller there?
Yes, they're gonna want to do a full kit on you. They
Oh.
call it a psychic kit.
Oh, like with equipment and stuff. Oh,
Yes.
like a super
Yeah,
technical
that's right. It's like a super
version of it.
technical thing.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I've never had like a high tech version of it. It's always just been some guy's thumb.
They'll draw your blood. You might receive a letter about a mysterious disease.
Oh wow, so it is ominous. Okay.
Wow.
All right, well I'll give it a shot. I'll see this movie, then I'll go to the police station. But I'm skeptical. I mean, without a thumb up my butt, I don't know how you can see what you claim you can see.
A crystal ball here.
See,
See, now that's what a fortune teller
Guy's
looks
crystal
like.
ball.
Oh, look at that legitimate crystal ball, $5.99. That Merv's crystal balls. Get yours
Wow, that's a
today.
really good value.
Here's a coupon. Buy 6.
Oh,
and
you're
you
doing
get
movies and the Mervs,
Wow.
crystal balls.
5% off
Okay.
for you. Tell your friends, huh?
All right. Well, should we go see this movie then?
No, let's go to the police station right away.
Oh, you want to do that first?
Yes.
Oh. All right. I'll humor you, but only because it's your birthday.
So doctor,
Yes.
I'm here about Dracula and the colonoscopy that you gave him.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm here. You tried to keep me at home. You tried to keep me at home,
Yes,
didn't you?
I did.
You put a whole bushel of corn on the front stoop, knowing that I have to count the grains.
Yes.
But I did it. 1,443,000, by the way.
It's a lot of grains. I thought
counted
it was going to be an
pretty
all-night
fast.
thing.
No, I'm used to it. I count in fours.
Yep. Nothing wrong with your memory, sir. You're very sharp still.
Yes,
sharp
yes.
as a tack.
So I'm here, even though you tried to keep me away.
Yes. Yes.
Go ahead, you tell the doctor what you were going to tell him.
Well, the delusions of being Dracula continue, I'm afraid. As I said, he's counting corn, as you can see. I had some garlic on my breath from a garlic bread. And he went into hysterics.
So, doctor, I was wondering if you could help my friend Renfield. He seems to think... Let's come over here for a second.
Yes.
He seems to think that I am not a vampire. I think the ages have been getting to him. It happens with these familiars sometimes. And they don't know what, is going on anymore. They get all confused.
Right.
Yes.
I hear what you're
Yes.
saying. And your power is a bit diminished in the daytime.
Oh, wait, a little bit diminished in daytime, yes. But, you still know how to Dracula, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, I'll let you talk to Renfield. I'll be over here looking at these charts.
You sure it's a delusion? Because Dracula's powers would be diminished during the daytime. And he likes to take a lot of naps, you say?
That's right.
So, could be Dracula. You know?
You think so?
I think so.
I've been forgetting a lot of stuff lately. Last week, Dracula told me to go kill a bunch of people for him to eat, and I forgot to do it.
You didn't do it?
No.
Oh my goodness.
He was pretty mad.
The disease is progressing rapidly.
Now that you mention, I'm not really in love with the name of the disease. Now that I have had it for a while.
Yeah?
It's a pretty debilitating disease. It's almost like my name is going to be forever associated with this horrible, crippling sickness.
Well, are you still taking your medication?
Yeah, of course.
You're eating the bugs?
Of course, yes.
Okay.
But can we maybe change it to Count Dracula's disease? Would that be okay? I mean, his reputation's already kind of...
I think that brand would be much more recognizable. It'd be cooler to sell that to the public,
Right.
Dracula's disease.
Right.
Renfield's disease sounds actually quite horrible.
Yeah, and it feels really horrible as well, if I'm being honest.
It seems to. It really seems to. You still don't want credit for this incredibly rare disease?
Oh, what? Oh, I'm pretty easy. I go either way. Hey, Renfield, did you know down the hall there's a whole room with just bags of blood in there?
Why
This
would...
place
You
is
can't
great.
just help yourself to those,
Oh,
sir.
no, they're not for free samples
No,
for people.
those are for
Oh.
operations. People need those. There's a blood shortage, actually.
Oh, darn it.
Why
Oh.
would he be taking blood bags for himself? That... Oh. Right, you're Dracula. I keep forgetting.
Hey, doctor, is there anything you can do to help my friend Renfield to cure him from this horrible Count Dracula disease?
Yes, absolutely. I can offer him medical assistance in death.
Medical assisted death?
Yep.
But he'd be dead.
Yep.
Well, I am a human, You always knew that after a while, your familiar was going to die, and you always knew that. You knew that going in. So all that time you withheld affection, and All those times you said, Renfield, you're the stupidest human I've ever met. You know those.
You were pretty dumb.
Well, I'm saying those times might be coming to an end here soon. You know.
Renfield, no. I will not allow this to happen. I will give you the curse of immortality. I will make you, Renfield, a vampire.
You've already cursed him.
Well, no, but now he will be a vampire, so he'll be able to live with the disease and
So
live
I'll be
forever.
a vampire with Reinfeldt's disease? Or
Yeah,
or
well,
Count
you know,
Dracula's
I have
disease?
it and it doesn't affect me. You know, I don't think it affects you as a vampire.
But you got it while you were a vampire.
Yeah, well.
So wouldn't I be all like sickly and weird
Look,
in my vampire
this
form?
is the opportunity I can give you. Medical science offers nothing but death. So
Yes
what
is
do you
the answer.
what do you want? Do you want to die or live forever? I will respect your
jeez.
choice.
In a horrible, horrible state.
I guess I'll take the immortality.
All right.
Okay, well, that's
I can always choose to die whenever I want to, right?
Yeah, just stay out in the sun for a bit. That will do it.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Renfield.
Okay, let's do it.
We'll do this for you.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh, geez, I'm sorry. I might have dialed wrong. Is Hitler here?
What, I'm not familiar with that name.
No?
I mean, he's not here now. It's possible he might be here, and I would be compelled under the Hippocratic Oath to treat him if he was injured or sick.
So none of you know who Hitler is?
No, he's just we're just living here, you know, doing our thing.
All right, guys, I think it worked. I think we did it.
We cut back to the room with the three of the guys there. Okay, so just so we're 100% clear, that was obviously a time before Hitler even existed, right? Like, everybody understands that?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it could have been just a costume party of some sort.
It didn't seem like it. There was the old hospital equipment there.
Yeah.
There was the
But-
blood bags.
Okay,
you know?
so how many here think that we went into the future at a time when Hitler would have been known about, and Hitler is gone? Just me.
No,
Okay.
of course that's
You guys
not.
think we went too far into the past?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I
We
punched
overshot
in.
Hitler.
I punched in 1990. Do you think it's 1890 we went to?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least.
All right. Okay. So
Probably about 1890.
Yeah, 1890, I'd
so
say. We're-
Hitler. We didn't. So Hitler's still around.
Well, as far as I know.
I think he's just, like, being born around that time.
All right. Hell, go try again, you guys. I'll be back.
At least this machine works a couple of times.
Did he have an almanac with him?
All right. Okay. Someone get an encyclopedia. Check now.
What's an encyclopedia?
What are you talking about?
But an encyclopedia, that thing where that has all the information about history and science and stuff.
Oh, I can order one.
What? No, you
We'll
don't.
order-
You guys
we'll-
don't
we'll
know
get
what
those ordered,
you don't
yeah.
know what an encyclopedia is.
We'll get ordered. No
You
problem.
can get anything on the internet.
Easy.
Okay.
Encyclopedia.
All right. Well, the reason I asked is Hitler.
You can also do Hitler. Yeah, Hitler Sports Betting. That is a fantastic site.
Hitler
Oh,
sports betting.
Yeah.
So he's not a dictator that started World War II.
I'm not familiar with any world wars or anything, but
No World Wars. We stopped World Wars.
Yeah, there hasn't
All
been any
right.
of those,
Okay.
what the hell are you talking about, buddy?
I just successfully killed Hitler and stopped World War II, you guys. I mean, I know that doesn't mean a lot to you because you don't never heard of it, you know, and Hitler to you is just some name on a sports betting mag. But I went back in time.
He's not. Well, hold on now. He's not just a name on a sports betting site. He's got, you know, a line of beef jerky. He's got that. He did that milk ad. Remember the milk ad? You know, with the mustache over his mustache. Really good stuff. He's actually a pretty funny guy. Like, I don't
His
know.
Art. Incredible.
They say he can only do drama, but I think
But-
he's actually pretty great.
So
That last
Hitler-
Batman movie that he directed. Holy
Amazing.
moly.
Hitler's an actual person. Wait.
Yeah.
So if you've still heard of Hitler, who did I kill then? Wow. I mean,
We come back to Dan's house. So, as I'm Dan's wife, and I was just wondering if either of you guys know what happened to him. He appears to be stabbed in the throat in the basement there with a little note next to him saying, "Die, Hitler, die." And I'm just wondering, did you guys know anything about what happened there? Did some neo-Nazis break in and kill him? Like, what
well,
happened?
no. I mean, it was neo-Nazis. They wouldn't say "Die, Hitler, die." I mean,
Oh, right,
they'd
yeah,
say,
right,
Yay,
right.
Hitler, yay, or something.
Okay. So what probably wasn't neo-Nazis. What about, like, anti-Nazis, maybe? Was he Hitler?
Well, it was definitely his handwriting, right?
Yeah.
Die, Hitler, die.
Yeah, maybe that's a suicide note. Maybe that's the last thing he wanted to have happen.
You think he thought he was Hitler? He got so obsessed.
Or he wanted us to go kill Hitler.
And he wanted us to do it with that knife.
Yeah. And he left the knife there where we could find it.
And he showed us how we we should
Where to stab him?
He told us
I
everything
see.
we need to know.
I see. It's just they found 2 sets of fingerprints on the knife, and neither of them were Dan's. So
Oh, okay.
What?
Huh.
yeah,
Maybe Hitler was fighting someone else. And they time traveled.
Maybe he was fighting Hitler.
Maybe he was fighting Hitler.
you think Hitler? So normally someone would go back in time to kill Hitler. So Hitler was trying to like get the jump on somebody. who was
Preemptive
coming-
strike.
He was going forward in time to
He
kill
knew.
somebody. Who
He
was
knew
going to
that this
kill
was
him.
coming.
I actually love that.
That's
idea.
pretty good
You know,
logic,
well, sometimes
actually.
you fuck around and find out, right? Like,
Okay.
and he did a lot of
Okay.
stuff. It was bound to have time travelers coming to kill him at
Wow.
some point.
Yeah. So,
So-
he may
You
as
know?
well be proactive.
So what you're really saying is Dan got to Hitler so much that
I
he
guess.
had to
to
come
him.
forward in
He
time.
targeted Hitler, targeted him,
Wow.
and then he saw the die Hitler die note,
Wow.
and Hitler stabbed it to his chest as a
That's crazy.
symbol.
You know, he must have tampered with the video cameras down in the basement as well, because it really, I mean, genuinely looks like you two guys are
Huh.
like stabbing him, like driving the knife in really slowly, then kind of sitting there looking at each other, breaking down a little bit, panicking, and then running out of the basement.
Well, you know, when Nazi
So-
technology, if they
Whew.
can build a time machine,
They can do
They
anything.
can do anything.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Is who was with Hitler? He said
Yeah.
there was 2
probably
sets.
Goebbels or
Goebbels,
something.
it's probably Hitler and
Probably,
Goebbels.
They were like this, those
Peas in
two.
a pod, those guys.
Right.
Well, thanks for helping me get to the bottom of that.
Yeah, no problem.
You're welcome.
My
Probably-
son is really going to sleep better, you know, knowing that his father died like that.
Yeah,
a hero.
Like a hero,
Died
yeah,
a hero.
exactly. Died a hero.
Died a hero.
You know, he was always talking about this is how he wanted to go. How he wanted to have gotten to Hitler through space-time so much that Hitler came forward and
Yeah.
finished him off before he could go back in time and do the job. This is what he was always talking about.
I know Dan would not want you to ever be with another man.
No, that's what he said.
Ever.
He
But
told me.
possibly 2 other men. You know, I mean, we could take over for him.
He
They'd have
didn't
to-
say anything about 2. He didn't have a specific policy.
No.
He'd have to have.
Against
He'd have
two.
to have written some sort of note.
Right.
Yeah, and I didn't see it down there.
Well,
So, you know.
I guess there's no harm then.
Yeah,
You know, another part of how Dan wanted to go was he really wanted Nazi technology to have progressed to the point where they could not only make a time machine, but also forge video evidence of his 2 best friends doing the murder
yeah.
that Hitler
Goebbels.
would have done. Yeah, Hitler and Goebbels, that's right.
Propaganda machine. That
That's
guy.
what
Yeah.
he brought with him.
It's just unbelievable.
No, don't worry. We'll look after you and your family.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thanks.
Thank you.
hey, thank you. No
You know,
problem.
that's one of the reasons why Dad made me name our son Justin Jordan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you guys are just such good friends to him.
Well, our son now.
Yep.
Yeah,
Our son now.
that's right. That's
Our
right.
son now.
Thanks for everything,
I
guys.
love time travel.
All right, thank you for watching the Good Improv Show. The show is over now, and you can always just time travel back to the start and watch it all over again
Yeah,
if you want
there
to.
you go. There you go. Time machine's on the bottom. It's a big thumb up. You hit that.
Yes.
That starts it. And then there's a big button that says subscribe. That primes it.
Yep.
And then all you got to do is slide that bar back to the beginning.
That's
and
right.
you'll
Easy
time travel.
peasy.
Easy peasy. And you can slide that bar as many times as
Yeah,
you want.
and make a sound like that when you're doing it too, like meow.
I make that for everything I
Yeah.
manipulate.
Yes. Now, if you've watched this far, you're someone special. You're someone really special if you're still watching now. So I want to let you in on a little secret. We're going to disappear for a while.
Yes.
And then we'll be back. But we'll be back not empty-handed. Because we're using our time in a strategic way.
To kill Adolf Hitler.
That's right.
So we'll be back with Adolf Hitler's head.
So we assure you, the next time you tune into the show, Adolf Hitler will be deep in the cold, cold ground.
That is dirt.
Have a good night now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.